Your middle school has 900 students. One third of students bring their lunch instead of buying lunch at school. What is the value of the ratio of the number of students who do bring their lunch to the number of students who do not? So, once again, I want all of us to get in the habit of highlighting important information, especially with Eureka Math, where a lot of our problems involve a great deal of reading. So let's focus on the number of students. Let's also focus on the fraction of students who bring their lunch. Okay, so if I'm looking at my fraction here, I know that one third of students bring their lunch. So I can make a tape diagram which represents the entire student body in terms of middle school. I know that 900 students are in middle school. I also know that I need to look at one third of them so I can take one rectangular shape here and cut it into thirds. So I ask myself, what number belongs in each group if I know that three groups will equal 900? Well, if I can divide by 9, if I can divide 9 by 3, then I can divide 900 by 3. And I know that 300 would be the number to put in each group. I know that one third, which is represented right here, this is one third of them bring their lunch. So that means that the other two thirds don't. So how many students would I say are not bringing their lunch? Well, that would be 300 and another 300. If I can add 3 plus 3, then I can add 300 plus 600. This would be 600 students who are not bringing their lunch and 300 students who are. So let's look at our question. Our question is, what is the value of the ratio of students who do bring their lunch? So that part's written first. So I want to focus on the students who do bring their lunch. That's 300 of them. To the number of students who don't, which is 600. So this is our ratio, but it is not the value of our ratio. The way we find the value of the ratio is by writing it as a fraction and then dividing it until we can no longer divide it. So as I've said in a previous video, if our numbers are both even, we can begin by cutting in half, but I think we can even be more efficient. So if I see that both numbers are a multiple of 100, then I can just divide both of them by 100. 300 divided by 300, 300 divided by 100 leaves 3. So I can cancel out my hundreds places in the numerator and the denominator. So this reduces to 3 over 6 or 3 to 6. But I can actually go one step further. 3 to 6, which I'll write over here in standard form as a ratio, can be reduced if I divide both parts of it by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is simply 1, and 6 divided by 3 is simply 2. So the value of the ratio is 1 to 2. The ratio of students who bring their lunch to those who don't was 300 to 600. And again, we can just simplify it by reducing it to its lowest terms. 300 to 600 is equivalent to 1 to 2. So that's what we're looking for there.